Michael Heathen.
Well, Gloat came about 15 years ago. Originally, there was seven of us that kind of joined together and started making music. Of that, three of us are still kind of are active in the Gloat conglomerate, and we've got some others that have joined us. The three that are still active are myself, Michael Heathen, G Champion, and IQ the Chemist. We have added Axe to Net. Um, we have added Jordan Boyle. We have added Roby Stallings or Team Roby, and also Cryptic. We've had some other artists come and go over the years, and but currently that's kind of the roster, if you will.
Gotcha. Somebody has an album release party coming up,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
and I think that's part of the group. But one person is having their album release party for them. So let's talk about that. It's coming up soon.
Yes. So this coming Thursday, which is April 6th, 2023, depending on when this is released.
Well, if we can get to this video, I'm gonna
I
post it
might have
up.
to leave.
I'm gonna
I might
post
have
it.
to leave before the interview's over. No, it's this Thursday, April 6th, and it is at Hideouts in Euless, I believe.
I'm gonna put it part of the description of that too
Okay,
for on there.
awesome, thank you. But it is G Champion's album release. His album 27th Floor Views, released on March 23rd. And this is his album release and our album release party. Uh, I'm looking forward to it. Everybody that's on the album, with the exception of Cap G and Will Flip, will be performing, I do believe. There's some really talented guys that are performing. A gentleman named Andrew Boaz. He does kind of like he's more of like a weekend type of vibe versus hip hop. Um, and then Champ and I are both hip hop, and I guess everybody else that's performing is going to be hip hop, but it's still an eclectic show, and it'll be it'll be jamming.
What songs will you be performing?
That's funny that you actually asked that question, because me saying what songs I would be performing wouldn't be very helpful, because I don't think that any of the ones that I am performing are available.
To listen to right now on any of the platforms?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's amazing. So it's all newer stuff that you've been working on, or maybe older stuff that you're bringing back, or is it
Well,
a
it's
combination of things?
these particular songs are, I guess, so Champ and I normally perform together uh, on sets, and normally do one long set, like 25 minutes or something like that. But for this particular event, and it being his album release, and I'll be performing the tracks that I'm on his album with him during his set. But um, my set is a solo set. I'll be by myself, and that's the first time I've done that in several years, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not that one. But yeah, they're all songs that are on my upcoming album, or songs that I haven't released. I have performed them quite a few times, but I've never released them. Uh, and there's a few of them that have been a track called Plank. That's kind of like got a little metal vibe to it. There's a gentleman named who goes by Cloak Beats, and he's like a phenomenal guitarist.
Hmm.
And so I sent the track to him, and he added this guitar part, and it's just like taking the track to a whole nother level. And there's a video in the wings on that one as well already. But I performed that, and then a few others. But I've got about 15 minutes, and that gets me five. I got five full songs that I'm doing, um, and that's good. You don't need to do more than that. It's not my show.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, will some of those songs? How soon will some of those songs be available for people to uh,
Well,
listen to or download or whatnot?
all of them but one are on the album that I have coming out, that I'm intending to release towards the last portion of the year. All but one of those, and then the other one is going to be part of an album that I've not really. I don't want to call it an album. It's probably more like a uh, 5 tracks, but it's all from the same producer, which is that Cloak Beats gentleman. So I've got a few songs. The way I've been releasing my albums lately, all the music itself is coming from the same particular
Mm-hmm.
producer.
I gotcha.
So the one I have that's coming out next is it's called On Some Other Words. Other Words is the name of the producer. So um, the album would be Michael Heathen On Some Other Words. Just, you know, my music or my vocals, I guess you want to call it, my raps on his music. So it's more of, in doing it that way, I make it more of a collaborative album than it really is just my album on his beats. And so I like to do it that way. It's just another way to get some more exposure or
Right.
whatever for the producers because they're incredible themselves. But yeah, all that stuff should be coming out hopefully within the next year or within a year, and that would be
Thanks for watching. We appreciate it.